Hi, my name's Remy. I study a Bachelor of Secondary Education at the University of Newcastle, majoring in PV/HPE. I'm a part of the NUsport's Elite Athlete program. I've been rowing for 9 years now at Newcastle Rowing Club. I started there when I was in high school, travelled there, often trained in the mornings or afternoons before and after school. I started with a junior program at Newcastle Rowing Club, progressing through that, made it into the senior squad, where I was lucky to meet a guy who I row with now still to today. I've been rowing with him for 5 years. So throughout my rowing journey, I've often done single sculls, so that's just one person in a boat with 2 oars, but I also do a lot of double sculls, so that's my main focus, I guess, in the double scull. Last 2 years I've been doing the Australian Rowing Nationals Championships in the club men's double. That's sort of been my training focus throughout these few years. I also do a lot of cross training, so I do cycling, running, a lot of gym work to strengthen, and then I do a few fun other things, like I do the run club, Spa Beach Run Club on Friday. I probably train about 2 times on water in the off season, and then another 2 sessions on the erg, the rowing machine, but I increase that, probably double that as I come into the competition season. So my next big focus would be the Australian National Rowing Championships, which is down in Tasmania. That's not till March, so at the moment I'm doing a lot of base work, doing longer sessions, so an hour on the erg, like 3 by 20 minutes, at just a steady rate. That's just to build up an aerobic base. With my big regatta coming up in March, the Australian Rowing Championships, there's a lot of races beforehand, so about twice a month I'll have a few races at each regatta, doing the single, double, and then also a quad. I love the physical also benefits that you get from it. It's amazing cardio, but it also uses your full body, so it's predominantly legs, but also your core and your upper body play a big role in it. Yeah, I guess the motivation for my training is just because I purely love it. I love the sport, but I also love all the other things I get to do. And that community aspect of the training has really helps. As long as the run clubs on Friday morning, just being part of the community, having other people around you, training really pushes me along to keep going. So the last few years I've been a part of NUsport at the Forum, so I've been using both the gyms in town and on campus, and also the swimming pool for a little bit of cross training. It's really helpful being able to study and also train at the same place, and I've used all these facilities for stretching, for strength training, for cardio, and also cross training, like I said, in the pool. So recently I competed at the University Games down in Canberra. This was my first time competing at these games. I competed in rowing for the lightweight men's single scull, which means you have to be about 72 kilos. It's a little bit higher because it's the off season. Yeah, so at these games I came first in my heat, which meant I got the spot straight into the final. I skipped the repechage, and then in the final I was leading the whole way, had a great start out in front, but unfortunately a world-class rower came past me with a strong sprint, and he got past me, so he claimed gold, and then I got silver though, with 3rd and 4th place just a 2.5 seconds behind, so it was a really close finish. So this is the first medal that the University of Newcastle Rowing Club has got for the men's lightweight single scull ever, but it's also the first medal that we've got in 16 years for Newcastle University Boat Club. I love the process of training, however my 2 proudest moments would probably be the last Australian Rowing Championship, so I got 5th in the club men's double scull. So that was my first time sort of making a final and placing quite high in a nationals competition. Then also of course the Uni Games silver place, which is my first nationals medal. I'm Remy and I'm a rower for the NUsport Elite Athlete program.